Hi, my name is Maurice Martens and I work at Center Data on the translation management tool. If you are translating for questionnaires, it's of course important to make them international comparable. So if you translate in one language or another, you want to measure the same thing. And that's different from regular translations where you want to maybe show the optimal translation or the most beautiful one. No, you want to measure things, and that's different. So consistency is key. Well, you can translate in many ways. Most of the time you have a process, of course. There might be multiple people involved, and you can say, well, the first person translates, the next validates what they translate, maybe a third expert comes in to make some specific choices or find out what problems there are. And in ESS, for example, they use the trapped procedure, and there they have like several translators, they have a verifier, they use adjudication, they bring in experts to give feedback, and they also compare between countries and between languages within a country. So the more people get involved, the more complex the process becomes, and of course all these people have to look at the same thing. So if you want to do that by using an Excel sheet or a Word file, you have to email them a lot, and therefore it makes sense to bring these things online so that you have a central hub where these translations are stored and can be reviewed, can be shared among people, and also automatically will have a log of these things, so a backup is created and you can reuse these things. So going online makes sense. In earlier versions of the TMT, we had one place where people would look at the questionnaire. So if you need to translate in your language, then people would come in the same place, but at a different point in time. And then first the translator came in, and then later a verifier or another person came in, and then they made adaptations to that. It got all stored. But since the ESS used the trap procedure, we decided to modularize the system a bit, and therefore have separate versions next to each other. So we could easily use one module where a person worked in, or maybe also multiple persons. But another version could be worked at the same time by another person. Then those two translated versions, for example, could merge into one, and therefore you have like little blocks of translation tasks, and not one big flow of the translation process, but rather a tree of processes, or a network of different steps, or a network with different steps in the translation process. Modularization it gives you now the power to have a more flexible workflow and divide better the tasks to the right people. Well, if you have a survey in multiple languages and you want to translate that in a comparable, nice way, please contact us at centerdata@uvt.nl.